Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching
Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine show that talks about different aspects of Silliman University, a program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching Silliman. Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining another episode. And as you join us tonight, we bid you an excellent state of health. And shout out to all our followers on Facebook and on YouTube. Mayong gabi, mayong morning, mayong evening, no? Mayong udto, whenever you're watching this episode. And of course, part of our lineup series for this month of April is this unique program in the university. And actually, in the previous episode, we featured some of their students from the College of Performing and Visual Arts. But this episode, we're going to have a deeper conversation. We'll have more time for them, and let's unpack more details about their program. So friends, allow me to introduce our guests for tonight from the College of Performing and Visual Arts. So to start with, we have here a third year, this Bachelor of Music, major in Music Therapy, a third-year student. We have Angela Mercado. Hi, Ange.
Sir.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we also have the president of the SUMTS. Abangan mamaya. What does it mean, no? A fourth-year student also of the same program. We have Hershey Permano. Hi, Hershey.
Hello, sir.
Ang sweet naman ng name mo. Parang ano, no? Parang nakakagutom. Okay. Chocolates. Craving for some chocolates. And we have here the program coordinator of the music therapy program in the university. We have Assistant Professor Danielle, Elise, Alcantara.
Hello.
All right. So, mayong gabi, good evening, and thank you very much for sharing your time with us tonight. So, before we go to the serious mode with your
Serious mode.
BM music therapy program, no? Let's talk about first your favorite parang music. Di ba?
Ay, wow.
Okay.
Icebreaker.
Yes.
Yes.
To warm up our conversation, kasi ako, I'll start no, so that you'll have time to think. I'll start because ako, I really love parang mga old songs like Air Supply, oo, parang pang-angkol. Pang-angkol akong mga trip na music. But I really enjoy listening to them, and the message of their songs are just very much, meaningful, and of course we can relate to it. So how about you, Ange? What are your vibes?
I have a lot. I usually listen to a lot of R&B and indie pop-ish type of music, but I also listen to a lot of Broadway as well.
Ay, Broadway. Gusto niyo ng sample?
No.
Later on. Mamaya. Okay, mamaya. How about you, Hershey?
Lately, I've been listening to jazz pop, if you know Leve, and then...
Sorry, I don't.
No.
Ano yun? Sige.
Yeah.
Leve, is this a
Yes.
band or an artist?
It's an artist.
An artist.
Also a musician. And then I also listen to K-pop, which is different from
Okay.
field from Angela. And then mostly pop, and
Pop.
then alternative.
K-pop,
Yes.
okay. Diba sa K-pop may mga bias yan, mga
Yeah,
ganon.
yeah.
So who's your bias now?
Stray Kids.
Stray
Kids, and
okay.
my bias is Han Ji-sung.
Okay, pretend na lang ko, alam ko yun. Han Ji-sung daw. Sige, shout out to Han Ji-sung. Wow, parang nanonood. But who knows, okay. Yeah, how about you, Ma'am Dan?
I'm also very wide in my interest, but I stick to pop in a
Pop.
way, and then orchestral pop.
Ay, may ganun pala?
Yes.
Orchestral
So there's
pop.
pop, and then the accompaniment is really orchestra. So there's the
Oh.
classical side of it, and then
Wow.
the pop. So
Okay, I'm learning a lot. No, my orchestral pop. I will YouTube that
Yes.
tonight after this episode, orchestral pop. So, your program is called BM, tama ba? Bachelor in Music or of Music? Bachelor
of music.
of Music, major in musical therapy.
Music therapy.
Music therapy. Okay, thank you. So let us go first to the overall description of the program, Ma'am Dan. Can you talk more about what was it? Because perhaps our audience are curious na, no? At ang daming gustong mag-enroll, and we invite you actually to join the program. But I think it's best that you share to us more what the program really is all about.
Okay, so the program is a 4-year course, an undergraduate course that tackles a lot of classes which comprise of psychology, music theory, music therapy, medicine, nursing, and all the other extra humanities, which will help them become the best music therapist they can be. So they have to be really good at manipulating the music, knowing different types of instruments and how to use them in a session. So you would expect them to know how to play the guitar, the piano, the drums, the bass guitar, and all that.
Wow. Again, can you enumerate that? You need
Guitar, drums, bass guitar, what else? Voice.
Piano.
Yeah, the piano. You have to sing.
Okay.
Dapat dili ka sintonado in a way.
Parang, parang ako doon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the things, no? And does the degree require a licensure or certification after you have finished?
Right now in the Philippines, there's no licensure yet, but we're working on it. So hopefully, when they graduate, they will get that board certification. But I think they will be in the grandmother's law. Nana, di ba?
Hopefully, no? And of course, this is also giving space, giving platform, no, to music therapists. No? Hopefully, they'll put more attention to it, right? Because I believe this is something that's very helpful, and later on, we will discuss more about it. I'm curious, and I've been meaning to ask Ange and Hershey, what piqued your interest in joining the program, and so far, how has it been? Kamusta naman? Diba? Powerful kayo yung word na kumusta, no? Let's start with Ange.
So what piqued my interest? Actually, when I got here in 2018, I was in STEAM to study nursing, but then I decided to shift to arts and design because I wanted to study music. Then I heard there was a course called music therapy, which kind of sounds like, the best of both
Converge
worlds.
the pathway for you,
Exactly.
no? Nurse and your love for music. Wow.
Yeah, so basically I was interested because it sounds cool. Yeah.
I think it really is cool.
Yeah, it does sound cool. So, yeah, and how has it been so far?
Gusto ko yung napapos.
Yes.
Okay. Remember, your teachers are watching. Joke lang.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like any course, there's always going to be difficulties. I
Of
don't
course.
love every part of it, but overall, I don't think I'd enjoy any other course the way I enjoy this one. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Oh.
And I think that is true, no? Wala namang madali na course, no? There's no such thing as an easy course, no? You really have to undergo all the difficulties, but it's good that in you, no? It's being affirmed na this is really where I need to be planted, no? All right. How about you, Hershey?
I think for me, it's actually totally different from my plan.
Okay, what was your plan?
I was an accountancy student before.
Wow.
Yes,
Like
different.
literally, you're now a college or sa senior high?
College.
College. Okay, sige,
Yeah.
share your story.
I had 2 years accountancy here in Silliman before I shifted to music therapy. And then before that, I was already like searching about like courses offered in the COPVA, the College of Performing Visual Arts, and I saw music therapy, but it was just in my back of my mind, like, maybe or maybe not. But then when I searched about it, watched videos of how music therapy can help people with the kids or the elderly, I don't know if it seemed like a calling, I don't know, but it just...
Who called you?
Yeah. Music therapy.
Okay, and you answered the call.
Yes.
And moving forward, here we are
Yeah.
now,
Right now.
a senior student doing
Yeah.
your internship, and hopefully to graduate soon.
So hopefully, yeah.
And be
I'm
board
actually
certified.
Glad because if corporate world versus the service for music therapy. It's a very different
Yes.
field.
I like the word service, no?
Yeah, it is.
Service to
And
people.
That is true. And to compare, in my experience as a student, in accountancy, yes, stressful and all that, but there is something missing. Kasi.
And you found it
Yeah.
in the BS, in the BM
Yeah,
MT
BM.
program. Okay, that's good. So, how many are you right now, Ma'am Dan, in the program? And of course, I want to talk right away with the requirements, no? Because baka mamaya malimutan na natin. So, who are qualified to join in the program? And at the same time, do you have parang entrance examination? Do you have things like interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, please share about it.
Okay, so they come in, if they're interested, they come in as a usual music student, right? So
Okay.
they go through theory exam online, they have listening exams, oral as in AURAL. What else do they do? Play the piano, sight read certain passages. And then the one that is different is that at the end of all those exams, they get an interview with me. So I get to know them fully in a way if they're really fit for the program. Because then again, many might be called, but few really are chosen.
Yes. No?
Yeah.
And because before the shoot, friends, we were talking. I'm asking, is there any other school offering the program? And the answer to this, ma'am, is
For undergrad, it's just us,
Wow.
Silliman. But for the master's program, St. Paul, Manila has a master's program.
all right. So, friends, no, Silliman University is the only one offering for the undergraduate program. So, this is something that is unique to us. It's very special. And we're just going to pause for a short break. But when we come back, let's talk more about the applications of music therapy. Like, for instance, when do we need a music therapy? And what are the benefits of doing such therapy? And all of that and more, friends, when we return, please stay with us. Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world, you're still watching #Silliman and we're still joined by our musical guests. Oh, diba? Musical! Oh, hopefully nasa tono ako. Okay, later on we will ask them to show sample. Ha? But let's go back to the program because, of course, a lot of senior high school students, I'm sure, are interested right now to join your department. And what are the requirements in terms of the track? Are you track specific or you welcome everyone from all walks of tracks? All walks of tracks. Para ma-insert lang talaga. Go ahead, Ma'am Dan.
We welcome all abilities and all tracks, right?
Yan.
But yeah, we just screen them and
Screen.
see if they will fit.
Ayan. So, let's go now to my question before we pause for a short break. I ask you about when do we need a music therapy?
Okay, so you will need a music therapist for your client if first they respond to music very well. So the patients or the clients that we have range from newborns up until the dying, right? So it's a womb-to-tomb profession. So let's take, for example, ASD, so autism spectrum disorder, which are the usual clients we have right now. So they refer these kids to us because they have trouble talking, they have speech delay, they have trouble socializing, they have trouble sitting down. And then music is very innate, it's very natural, it's very human. So you can't really go wrong with it. So that's when we come in and help out and use music to help them talk, help them with their language, help them sit and pay attention. Really, that's
So there's a wide, I would say, an array of, opportunities to use music therapy in either recovery
yes,
or
pain.
management. Wow. So I'm interested also to learn from Hershey because you are an intern right now at SUMC. So far, what have been the cases that you have experienced and where you see parang music therapy in action, parang ganon.
I have a patient, so in my population, it's usually in hospice care, so these are people who are dying. And then I have a patient who has dementia. Is it okay? Yeah, who has dementia, and then, so what he usually do is he just look down, and then if you ask him, he just say, like, you cannot really connect to them. And he has a wife, and then when I tried to play a music for them to bond, I let them I stand, and then I told them, you can dance along to this music. And then he actually done, he held his wife, and then they put their head together and so just swaying. And I never thought that he would sing, actually.
Wow.
It's a song called Can't Help Falling in Love with You. And on the last chorus, the lyric, Can't Help Falling in Love with You, he sang the with you and looked at his wife. And that moment, parang,
Yeah, very powerful.
Wow. Okay, sige, Hershey. It's okay. Parang, you also got moved, no? Because I think that's a very moving human experience,
Exactly.
through music and how powerful music could be. And I think this also tells us about the things that, make us human. Music, how we respond to it. It actually reminds us of memories, right? Especially what you've shared. How about you, Ange? You haven't done internship yet, no?
Yes,
But
not
so
yet.
far in your student life experience, what are the things that you're discovering that you have not thought before? That ganito palang power ng music. What are your discoveries?
Actually, we do have practicums. We start when we're in our second year. So we have, before we go to our internship, we already have like a ton of experience with dealing with clients. So I've experienced dealing with clients as well. I think maybe one sort of experience that really moved me was when I had a client who, he was really bugoy bitaw. Like he was very bugoy. I don't know what bugoy is. And he wouldn't share really what his experiences was. And the population we were assigned to that time is emotional and behavioral disorders. So I was just trying to get through to him with by talking to him and singing songs, but he just wouldn't respond. Until there was this one time that I played the song Sana Ngayong Pasko. And
oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. And during that session, when I played the song, he told me to stop and he just left me. So we weren't able to finish the session, but by the next session, we were drawing to music. I was playing music and he was drawing to it, and we were talking. So he shared how 2 of his family members died months before our session. So his dad died at the beginning of the year, and then his brother died a few months after. So I think that what Ma'am Dani said, because it's so universal, it makes you sort of vulnerable even with the people who you just met. I think music has that power.
And that Sana Ngayong Pasko song
Yeah.
unlocked that barrier
exactly.
between the two of you. Wow.
Yeah, and it really helped despite us being strangers to each other. He really opened up to me. So.
Yeah, because I think that's also one way of unlocking barriers, no? Because of course it would say that okay, go to a counselor, talk about things, but that person is a stranger, and no matter how professional or qualified that person is, I think you will always have this reservation. You will inhibit yourself from sharing, and I think song just allows you to open up and kind of develop that sense of trust, the way I interpret your story. So, Ma'am Dan, I'm interested to learn about day-to-day life. How can we apply music therapy, in a personal level, like me, for instance, when I feel sad or when I feel just demotivated for the day? How can we apply music therapy?
Actually, music in itself is therapeutic already, right? So when you say music therapy as a profession, that has a different meaning. That's what we do. But you can use, of course, music for your own therapeutic purpose or whatever, right? So it really depends. So you have to consider preference.
Preference for music.
Yeah. Do you listen to K-pop? Do you listen to orchestral pop? Is that your go-to type of music, right? So, and then you ask yourself, is this motivating? So you have to factor in a lot of things, but you always have to go back to the preference. Right? Because if I let you listen to my preferred music and you're like, ugh,
I don't not interested.
Exactly. And you're just gonna pull your phone and just,
So how about parang early in the morning when you wake up, you sing some la la la. May ganun ba yun? Na parang, are there morning routines that you can do?
Of course not.
To improve your mood? Or parang ritual na gagawin mo before you go to sleep?
Of course not.
Do these things exist? Or
Actually, it's very odd because we do music every day and it's like a lifestyle already. So we kind of separate ourselves if we can.
Okay.
In my case, at least. I mean, if I get the chance to listen to my own preferred music, then that's fine. But if I have the choice to not do any music.
Okay, wow. Yeah. We are running out of time, and how I wish we have 3 hours to talk about all the experiences that you've encountered, and I'm just very much parang more interested. No? I think I'll be searching more about music therapy after this episode. And by the way, do you have a Facebook page or a website? Please promote them.
Yes, so we actually have a Facebook page. It's called Silliman University Music Therapy Society, so you can learn more there. Also, we have Instagram and TikTok, and it's
What else?
It's also Silliman University Music Therapy Society.
Wow. So check them out, guys, on their social media platforms. And I heard you're celebrating the Music Therapy Week or International Celebration. Is this
World Music Therapy.
World Music Therapy Day or Week.
Week.
So please invite everyone to participate as well.
So on April 10 to 15, we'll be celebrating the World Music Therapy Week, and we will have different activities. So watch out and tune for updates in our Facebook page.
Ayan. All right.
Yay.
So, Ma'am Dan, please invite once again all our, especially our graduating grade 12 students and of course, mga accountancy students. No, I'm just kidding. And everyone who's interested to be part of your program, ma'am, please.
Yeah, so if you are into music and you know the power of music and you want to be an instrument to help others, then you can come join us in our music therapy program. It's going to be fun and stressful all at the same time.
All right, thank you very much. Would you like to say something? Shout out?
Hi. See you.
See you there.
On our, World Music Therapy Week. We will be having booths as well as seminars. We will be collaborating with other organizations as well. So I hope we guys see you there.
All right. Okay, so to wrap up everything, of course, we will not let you go without a sample. Okay, so eto. So parang, this is something personal. Perhaps like the music or the song that you listen to, you know, during those days that you don't feel so motivated or parang down.
Very hard question.
Oo. Kasi kung ako magsasample, baka madidemotivate yung mga audience natin, no? Especially our televiewers on field products. Sige. So, parang si Hershey ready na siya. She was born ready. Sige, Hershey, few lines lang.
But one song that popped into my mind, it's not from what I usually prefer.
Sure, go ahead.
It's a worship song. It's called To Love Our God. And it's what I've been listening to just recently.
It's for a choir.
Yeah.
Ah,
so we know the
okay.
auto line. Yeah.
That's why we couldn't think
Choral
of it.
song, so,
So,
we
one
only
line,
know.
only one line.
I think To Love Our God.
To love,
To
our,
love
God.
our God.
Okay, sige, Google nyo na lang, guys. You listen it to, baka matype nyo rin yung To Love Our God. Si Ange.
Also a worship song.
No, worship song na to,
Yeah.
tanan.
I mean, moted ma'am. It's called Highlands by Hillsong. It goes, guess in the highlands and the heartache, you're neither more or less inclined. I would search and stop at nothing. You're just not that hard to find.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, Anna.
Of course, si Ma'am Dan. Yung inaabangan ng lahat.
It's actually a worship song also. It's by Brooke Fraser, Ligertwood now. It's called Desert Song, and it highlights the different seasons in your life, that whatever you go through, you still need to praise the Lord, right? Saba? It goes like, I will bring praise, no weapon formed against me shall remain. I will rejoice, I will and the victory, and He is here. Something like that.
Yay! Thank you very much.
Yay, your turn.
We're really running out of time. But if it's a worship song, then I think the top of my mind is really the goodness of God.
Sample.
I-Spotify na. Friends, dagang salamat for joining us tonight, and to God be the glory. Hey there, guys! Thank you very much for joining another episode, and of course, support as well our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, react, and comment on your favorite episodes. And we also have a YouTube channel. It's so called #Silliman. Don't forget to click the notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts, and see you there. And of course, we're airing every Monday night. That's 8 p.m. via Channel 6 Film Products, and replays are aired every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. On behalf of Ronelyn and Vailoces-No, this has been Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week only here on
#Silliman.